Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Wednesday, June the 15th, and I am actually in my car, as you can tell, about to leave one of the summer camps. So I am working at a summer camp this summer, just 2 days a week. And so they're actually, it's like the same summer camp, but they have different campuses. So I'm at one campus on Wednesdays and one campus on Thursdays. And so I just finished that up, had a really good time. I tell you, 2 hours is like the perfect amount. It's like, let's come, let's get some stuff done, and let's leave, and let's be done. I need to find a school that wants me for like 2 hours a day. That would be glorious. But I am about to head out to Lowe's because I am looking to get some paint, and then I think I'm gonna pick up some lunch because Lowe's is next to Chick-fil-A. And you can't be that close to Chick-fil-A and not have Chick-fil-A. So that's gonna happen. And then I am going to head home and eat my lunch, do some videos, and yeah. So if you are ready to come along with my day, then let's go. Hello, friends. I look like a disaster because it's currently 92 outside, but if you ever come down to Georgia, always check the feels like temperature. The actual temperature does not matter because it is so humid and the sun is so hot here that what you need to look at is the feels like temperature. And the feels like temperature is 104, and it feels like 104. Let me tell you, it is disgusting outside. But the reason I know that is because we've had a day. My garage door opener would not work. So I went to Lowe's, went to Chick-fil-A, everything was good. Bought some new plants, which was not on the list of things to do, but they're so cute. I'll have to show them to you a little bit later. And then I came home and my garage door opener was just not working. And like the light was coming on and everything, but it wasn't working. And I happened to not have my keys because I never put them back in my bag after coming home from vacation, letting people borrow them. So I was locked out. I went to Kroger and got some new batteries because I was like, maybe it's just the batteries. And so I got that. Oh, after I, looked around the house, made sure like the back door wasn't open or anything like that. Cause I was like, if I just happen to not lock the back door, that would be kind of handy today. No, I always lock the door. Much too concerned for that. So I went and bought new batteries, put the batteries in. They did not work, but finally got a hold of the people who were at our house babysitting our dog, and they had left it outside, thankfully. So I thought they still had the key, but they left it outside. So I was able to get in, which is good because Andrew works like an hour away, and the only other person who has a key to our house is his brother, who's like an hour and a half away. So that happened. Come to find out, it's not the door, it's not the like clicky thing, it's the actual garage door that is not opening. So that's where we are. There were like 3 numbers on the garage door opener thing, and I called all 3 of them. None of them worked. Well, like they all, were voicemail. So I left a voicemail for each one, and hopefully someone's gonna call me back and let me know if they can come fix the garage door. It worked perfectly this morning, because I turned it off when I left. The only thing I can think of is we had someone power wash the outside of the house while I was gone. And that's the only thing that like is out of normal, but it shouldn't have affected it because, it's inside, so it wasn't wet. The breakers weren't tripped. Like I tried all that. I don't know. So I am going to move my car because right now it's parked in the driveway and my car leaks oil and the husband does not want the oil on the driveway. So I'm gonna go park it on the road. And then I'm going to see if I can lower my internal body temperature because I'm like dying right now. Yeah, Georgia, so much fun, so much fun. And I need to do some videos, so I need to figure out which videos I'm gonna film. I ate my food in the car on the way to Kroger because I was like, well, if I'm locked out, I might as well eat it. So that was not as exciting. I usually am I usually would prefer to sit down and enjoy it, but yeah. So that's where we are here on this Wednesday. Oh, let me show you my plans. So I got some paint because I'm painting one of the walls in the bedroom. And then I got like a drop cloth, roller, paintbrush, all of that kind of stuff, like the drip tray, the paint tray thingy, all of that. So we should be set in that. This, by the way, is also exciting. That's my coffee from this morning. These 3 boxes are actually a chair that I ordered off of Amazon that's gonna go upstairs in my room. So we've got some stuff. Okay, so plants. I got this one. I have no idea what it is, but look how cute it is. It's so cute. It doesn't say what it is, but it's really adorable. So it's kind of fiddly figgish, but a little bit different. And it was a pretty decent price. And then I got this guy that I really love. This is what got me. It is a watermelon peperomia, maybe, but just look at the super cool leaves. They look like watermelons, which I'm sure is why it's called that. And then both of these came with containers, which is always a plus. So he looked cute and happy. It says medium to highlight, not a ton of water. That should be fine. So I don't know where I'm gonna put these, but there we are. So we're doing some home improvement projects. I've been on like a warpath since I got home, and I want to like do a bunch of stuff to the house. So painting the bedroom was number 1. Number 2 is I have finally purchased all the furniture that's going to go into the room upstairs where I do like painting and sewing and stuff, which right now is just like a giant disaster because I never actually bothered to figure out what I wanted to do in there / spend the money. So I'm working on it. I ordered yesterday some furniture from IKEA, so that'll be here not next week but the week after, so it takes a little bit of time, but it'll be good. And then this is a chair that's gonna go in there, and yeah. I also got some paint samples to see what I like in that room because I'm doing, not the wall, but I'm doing like a pegboard, and so I think I wanna paint the pegboard. And I was thinking like a fun teal color, so I'm gonna go look at these next year. I have a yellow dresser in there, which is not going anywhere. I am obsessed with my yellow dresser that is like a vintage Japanese antique that my grandparents brought over from Japan when they lived there. They're not Japanese, but my granddad was in the Navy. And it was like in my mom's childhood bedroom and in my childhood bedroom, and I'm obsessed with it. So it's not going anywhere. But I thought the blue might be fun with the yellow. It's like a really bright yellow. So that's the story. I'm gonna move my car. I'm gonna chill out and breathe. I feel like being an adult is just one thing after another. It's like, now what's the problem? We got the outside of the house clean so the HOA will get off our back, and now the garage door doesn't open. So, yay! It's fine, it's fine. I got in the house, that was my main concern. You don't actually have to have a garage, so like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal, right? Right, I'm gonna go move my car. P.S. I have been wearing these shoes, like I'll ignore that one because I just like walked through bed. I've been wearing these shoes constantly this summer. I have them in white and also in navy, and I think they're still available. At least the navy is, I'm not sure about the white. I'm not usually into slides, but they have just been so nice for when you just don't really want to think about things. And I'm not huge into like flip-flops, so these are like a nice kind of alternative to that. I will link them down below if they're still available. Some people have asked how I know like what I need to film when I'm getting ahead. So it's not very fancy. I literally just come over to my content calendar and I look through and see like, okay, we're here. And I look at like the next few videos and see what needs to be filmed. So I already did that one. That's a vlog, so I'm not worried about it. I already filmed that one. This one I filmed, but the file's not working, so I might need to refilm it. Already filmed that one, so like I know I can skip all of those, and then like this one, this one, this one are all gonna be done in real time. So I need to actually switch to the next one and go to July. Because we're on summer, I'm really trying to utilize this summer to get myself ahead. And so I have made a promise to myself to get 2 videos for both of my main channels. So 2 videos for the TPT channel and 2 videos for the music channel completely done each week. So for my regular channel, like I post 1 a week. So if I get 2 done, then I'm 1 ahead. And then similar for the music channel, I kind of vary how much I post. Sometimes I post more than others. Right now it's summer, so I'm not posting as much as I was, but it'll be kind of the same and just trying to like get ahead. So that's why I'm like already into July, because I've been trying to film ahead of time. And then again, sometimes you'll have things that are like tutorials or Q&As or vlogs or that kind of stuff that's done more in the moment. So there's that. So I'm gonna flip it over to July and see what needs to be done next. All right, so we're making progress. I got a hold of the garage door opener guy. He FaceTimed me because he was like, can you just FaceTime and like show me what it looked like? Because apparently normally he can figure it out from that. He could not. So he's hopefully gonna be able to get by tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, then Friday, and get that situation figured out, because the garage door is not opening and it worked fine this morning. I don't know. But I just finished filming a whole bunch of videos so that we are getting ahead on things over there. And then I filmed a couple of reels. Oh, I had one more I wanted to do. Okay, I need to do that. Because this morning I noticed on my Instagram that I became eligible for reels bonuses. So apparently now Instagram is like paying people for reels. I don't know what all the criteria is yet. I did a quick Google search and it looked like you had to have 1,000 reel views in the last month. I don't know if that's on one reel or multiple reels. I have no idea. I also know that Instagram often rolls things out in like waves. So a lot of times I'll find that one of my accounts is eligible and the other's not. So like my TBT account's currently not, but my music room account is. So I just filmed a whole bunch of reels so that I will have things to post, because I'm like, ooh, okay, I can make money with the reels that I'm already making anyway. Let's do it. I'm a big fan of making money with things I'm already doing anyway. So got all that filmed. I'm gonna go find something comfy to wear because I just want to like throw on a t-shirt, and I have to write 2 blog posts, which will be just great and fine. And so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll see how I'm feeling, and I might continue working on my write the room activities, and I might not. We'll see, because right now I'm like, that's kind of how I feel after I finish filming. So that's where we are. So life hack, if you put frozen bananas in the blender with a little bit of liquid, it tastes kind of like ice cream, and you can kind of trick yourself into thinking you're eating ice cream. So this is frozen bananas with a little bit of peanut butter and chocolate chips and half of a protein shake. I've never done the protein shakes before. I'm not sure how I feel about them. This is the Premier protein shake in chocolate. I think I might like a different flavor better. We shall see, because I've never had any of them until now, but it has been helpful to have just like a little something that's not, you know, full of sugar and horrible things. So that's what I'm gonna have as my little snack. All right, we are making progress. So I just wrote this one, started here, so it's like 2 pages, and I wrote this one. How many pages is that? 1, 2, like a little over 2. So not too terrible. The first one did take quite a bit of time just because it was a little bit longer in nature, but I cheated and I did really short ones yesterday because I really wanted to get to the pool. I have been doing this in the morning. So this week, Monday and Tuesday, both, I got up, I did my workout, had my breakfast, and did some reading. So like working on my morning routine, which I'll have a whole video about my morning routine coming soon. Sorry, I don't know what to do with my hair. And then I did the blogs, and then I went to the pool, and then came back and did like the rest of my work. Today, since I had that summer camp, I did not get to type them in the morning. I mean, I guess I could have, but then I would have had to get up earlier, so that didn't happen. So that's why I'm doing them now at like 6 o'clock in the evening. But the main thing has been what they're doing in the morning or doing in the afternoon. It just has to get done, and that's been my biggest thing. It's like, you know, if you want to spend the whole morning at the pool, that's fine. You just got to get the things done when you come back, and that's kind of like where I have landed. So doing pretty well. I've done 2 a day every single day, so I still have, I think, 6 or 8 more. I'll have to look at it, so I'll just check those off on my little thing. I need to get up and move around. I'm gonna text my husband, see how much longer until he gets home, so I know just, you know, like if it's gonna be a few minutes before he leaves or if it's gonna be like an hour before he leaves, to kind of decide what I'm gonna do because I would like to do some write the room, which is actually really nice because it's just basically, once I get the template, I literally just like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So I can like put a TV show on and it's like very chilled. So that's kind of nice. So I might do that, or I might read. I really want to read. I really want to take a bath actually. I don't know that I'm gonna do that. We shall see. Look at me getting my life together and getting back to school stuff ready. I mean, frankly, I'm doing the back to school and the summer ones at the same time because I never got the summer ones up. So there's that, but I'm finding it really easy to do 2 at a time, which is actually really nice. If you are looking for, okay, let me back up. I have a lot of products that are really in depth, like deep lessons and difficult and like huge virtual field trips and stuff. And it's really nice to have some products that are just like a quick win. And by that, I mean, especially if you can do like seasonal products that are very easy to switch out, that'll make life so much better. So I'm not saying go make write the room activities, but I'm saying if you can find some kind of like worksheet or game or coloring activity or something that is easy to switch between different concepts, like get it and hang on to that and love it for all that it's worth, because this is really good. The second thing I want to tell you is if there's something you use a lot, so like if you are a math teacher and so you need equations a lot, go and in like Microsoft Word or something, just type out like every equation you could possibly ever need, and you can sort them like, here are all the additions, here are all the subtractions, here's, you know, two digit subtraction, stuff like that. Because then you can just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste into all your products, and it'll make your life so much better. That's one of the best things I ever did, was went through and like made a whole file of rhythms and a whole file of melody, and it is so nice. So again, don't go steal my write the room activity, but do, I'm not the only person who does write the rooms, but still, but do find stuff that is easy to switch out and then utilize those as much as possible. So I'm doing these 2, and that'll be good. That'll hold me over, and then I could do like fall and Halloween at the same time, and then I could do like Christmas and winter at the same time. And then I already have spring, and then I'll be like good to go if I don't want to make any more. So that'll be nice. And to answer some questions, some people have asked before, when I have a product line like this where it is just like a lot of copy and paste, if I do the exact same thing in all of the products, usually no. So for example, this only takes 10 flashcards. So I'm using 10 different rhythms in each of them. So I use like the first 10, the second 10, the third 10. And then after I run out, then I'll go through and I do like one, skip one, next one, skip one, next one. So that way not all of them are exactly the same. And specifically trying to make, if they're seasonal, the 2 that are closest to each other further away. So like summer, back to school, or like spring, summer, making sure that those 2 are different so that they're not the same back to back. That may not be possible, like if you're doing sight words, like your sight words are just gonna be sight words, but if you have like equations, switch out the equations so they're not all the same ones. And that'll just make your resources more valuable, because then they can use the same product or like the same, you know, things with the same kids. Like they could use this with the same kids back to back, and that would be fine. Now, is it smart to get the summer one up now? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Because it was already partially done, and there are still people in school, and here we are. So I'm gonna make some dinner and then chill. I'm tired. Tomorrow, summer camp, finish these up, edit some videos, and maybe start painting. I want one final okay from my husband before I do, you know, irreversible damage. I mean, the worst that could happen is we hate it, we paint over it, but still it just feels really permanent. Hello, happy Thursday. We finally got the painting up. Excellent. Today I just got home from summer camp. We had a pretty good time, although that last class is an extra fun one, which like doesn't scare me because like all of my classes at school are extra fun. But yeah, there's something, just like keep the pace up. Anyway, but all the kids told me today that I look like Mirabelle from Encanto. So what do you think? I feel like I need an accordion. I actually had that thought when I put this on this morning. I was like, huh, I kind of look like Mirabelle. And then I was like, no one will notice. And then I was wrong. So this is one of the shirts I showed last week. I have it in yellow as well. And then these sandals are super, super comfy. They're just like little brown sandals, but they're like squishy on the bottom. And the skirt as of now is almost sold out. So if it's still available, I will link it. The shirt and the shoes should still be available. And I think these earrings are sold out, but I'll link the rest of it. Something with the glasses and the eyelet and the shape of the skirt and the brown shoes. Yeah, I totally understood. But I just got back from there and it's actually not super hot today. So I'm kind of thinking that I might actually take Charlie on a walk because it feels like temperature is only 96 today. So, you know, we're under 100. And so I might do that and then eat some lunch. And then today's plans include posting products because I like to share sneak peeks of products as I'm working on them on Instagram. And someone messaged me and was like, oh, I'm so glad you're making summer versions of the spring things because I was going to use the spring ones, but now I can use the summer ones. And I was like, crap, that means I have to actually get them up. And she was like, I need them next week. And I was like, okay, I'll get them up by the end of the week. So I'm going to make sure I get those things up. I should do some product photography too because I have a lot of products to do. There are a couple products to finish. But I need to post like a giant batch of them. And here is your reminder to go ahead and post your products because I have some products that I have not posted that have been done for like 3 weeks. And this morning I was thinking about them and I was like, oh my gosh, like I could have sold all of those products and I didn't sell them because I didn't post them just because I didn't get my butt in gear and get them done. And so I'm like kicking myself that I just missed out on like 3 weeks that people could have bought them. And I'm like, ugh, I can't believe I did that. But alas, here we are. So I'm gonna try to get those up today, tomorrow. And I would also like to start painting the wall today. So we'll see how that goes. So busy day. Oh, and I need to edit. My master plan was like, if I film on Wednesday, then I can edit on Thursday and Friday. So we'll see how that goes. Because tomorrow I would like to spend a lot of time at the pool. Let's go. Are we gonna go on a walk? Are we gonna go walking? Yeah? Where do we gotta go walking? Do we go outside? To the door? You're gonna go? You're gonna wait for me. You're gonna wait for me. Okay, let me go get your leash. And then I'll go. All right, we are back. Yogurt was eaten by me, not by her. I am working on printing out some stuff so we can do some product photos. And as soon as I know the product photos, I'm gonna go upstairs and do some painting on the wall. And then I'm gonna get to that giant to-do list after that. I mean, these two things are both on the to-do list, so it's not that horrible. However, I will say, I mentioned that I am trying to get a bit ahead on videos. So I've been doing all the blog posts for the whole year this month. And then for videos, I've been trying to get 2 done every week. And then I'm posting 1 each week. So I just went and made a list of all the videos I need to edit. And it was so nice because like pretty much everything for the rest of June is already done and I'm only halfway through. And so it's gonna put me like super far ahead, which is exciting. Except for I am gonna do a Q&A at the end of June. So that's not filmed yet because I like to do Q&As closer to when they're posted. Because it's a little weird if you like ask a question and then I don't answer it for 3 weeks. And then I need to do I was gonna do a summer morning routine, which I might do tomorrow or I might do on Monday. We'll see how I'm feeling. But other than that, it's like going into July. So that's really exciting, just like actually getting ahead. I can't remember the last time I was ahead on videos. So I'm gonna do some product photos and get to work. Yes, before you ask, I think this one that like holds my phone on the desk is no longer available, but I will link a super similar one down below. It's just from Amazon. I'm gonna do a whole video of like product photography tips, although I just added that to the content calendar and it's now planned out through October, so it'll be a while. So to tide you over, I wanted to mention, you do not have to take a picture of every page. So I'm looking for an example. Okay, example. I am posting these Rate the Room activities today. Okay, so I posted so I printed out, oh, that's the wrong one. I printed out the absolute necessities, which were these first 5 pages. And then I printed out kind of like one of each version. So you can see like, here's regular notation and color. Here's stick notation and also color. Here's regular notation and black and white. And the idea being, as I'm taking the photos, I'm thinking through like, what am I telling the person that is looking at these photos? And I want them to know, hey, there are different versions available. I want them to know, you know, you can do the 5 or you can do the 10. You can do the black and white, you cannot do the black and white. I want them to see kind of how it works. So I take a photo with like the completed one and then one in the background, so you can kind of put together like how that works. And like just thinking through that as you go is really helpful. Also, you know, I tell you that it's really helpful to like actually fill out your stuff. You do not have to fill out every page. So like I did some of these printables about the story of Joseph. This one I colored in, I did the whole 9 yards. This one I did nothing. Because you can put a finished one next to a non-finished one and it still gives a similar effect. It gives some color, it gives some pop. It shows, you know, a little bit of how it's done, but then it also shows a secondary page. And so that's another way to like sneakily save you a little bit of time. And again, thinking through like, okay, what are the pieces that I want to make sure that they see? If you have a lot of like repeated things, you don't need to print them all out. You don't need to do all of them. Another example real quick. Whoop, my keyboard's still on. I did like a matching game, and so I only printed out, I did a page of color and a page of black and white of each set. That way you can see, hey, they're in color and they're in black and white, and you don't need, you know, 30 of the ice cream cones to understand what the concept is. It's a matching game. You match them, you know. Where's that? You match them. So you only need a couple in order to understand that concept, and so that's why I try to do it that way. And I like to show the different versions again, so the color and the black and white. And those are just like sneaky ways to save some ink, save some paper, and save some brain power. So I really don't want to clean this up. I'm really hungry also. I already ate. I mean, I didn't eat that much, so maybe I'll have a snack and then go upstairs and do some painting. It's now 3 o'clock, so that took a full hour and 40 minutes. How long? I watched Encanto while I did that. How long is Encanto? Because it was like perfect, like it ended right when I finished. An hour and 52 minutes. Yeah, so that's it. But that being said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 prepped. So it was, you know, that's why I do it in that, because that's a lot easier than like pulling things out to do one. So let's eat, let's paint, let's work on the computer. Let's go. All right, here is the before shot. I need to move some furniture and get going. All right, well, step 1 was about 18,000 times harder than I thought it would be. I was like No, I can totally move the bed by myself. Yeah, it's a lot heavier than I thought, and also the pieces aren't attached. So it's like 4 sets of drawers and then like the plywood, but the plywood is screwed into the drawers on that side, but not on this side, and then like the top and bottom are not connected. Don't you love when the first step is much harder than you thought it was? Anyway, I'm actually gonna dust off the wall because I just wanna make sure that like there's nothing on there that's gunky, and then tape it up and get to it. All right, here's coat number 1. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna do a oh, you can't see it. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll do a second coat. But that's why like it looks really patchy over here because some of it's wet and some of it's not. So I'm just gonna let the whole thing dry, do a second coat, and that should be good. That took like, I don't know, an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. Is it really? Almost 6. Yikers. Running out of time. I just finished this book and it was very good. This is by Jim Collins. I have like 3 of his books. He does like studies on businesses, so they're very technical because he'll go through and he compares businesses, like in this case that were okay and then went to really great versus like their comparisons that just stayed at like okay. And they're really fascinating, although it is like larger corporations that are like publicly traded. I find so many helpful business principles in these books. So I would definitely recommend them. This one is probably the one you would want to check out, Built to Last. That's his first one. But oh no, actually I think Great by Choice is the one I'm going to recommend that you read. If you're going to read one of the 3, then do that one. But I'll link all 3 below for you, in case you want to do some reading. I need to add this one to my bookshelf. I didn't mean to color code my bookshelf, but it just kind of like happened. So like these are all my like businessy books and they're just like all red. And then these are like not quite as businessy, but more like mindset, introspective kind of things, and they're all blue. And then yeah, same, like those are all money books and they're like all white and blue. And then those are like various and they're different. So I don't know how that happened, but there we are. All right, here we go with round 3. This is gonna be my last round, and really just to smooth out, there's a couple places I can see like the roller marks and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna see if I could do one more to cover any of that up, and then we should be good and pull the tape off, which is the part I'm really nervous about. Woo. Okay, so I still have my pull bun up on my head because if I don't want to get my hair wet, I throw it like all the way up and then put on a visor, which is not my favorite, but it protects part of my face. But I just finished with the wall, and of course, because I was trying not to make lines, whereas yesterday I didn't even like realize that was a thing, I think I made it worse. But I'm gonna let it dry and see how it goes. Also, I'm completely out of paint, so if it really needs another coat, I'm gonna have to go back to the store and buy more paint. Alas, it is already 5 o'clock and I have not like touched any computer work, and I have a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done today. So I need to like put my head down and do that. I don't really want to. I want to like chill out, but I'm not going to because I need to get that done. I did want to mention 2 things I'm very proud of myself for that are not really big deals. One is that yesterday after I finished painting, I again felt really like I didn't want to do anything, and it was like 7 o'clock. But I sat down and I wrote my 2 blog posts, and I'm just really proud of myself that I like got them done even though it was like so late in the day. I so didn't want to do them and all of the things. The other thing I'm proud of is this morning, I do like to read at the pool, but I also like actually swim laps. And this morning I swam laps for an hour, like I think it was 62 minutes. And I'm just really proud of myself that I did that, especially because I did that as my workout. Normally I have a workout and I go swimming, which I mean, I guess means that makes the minutes work out normally if I do a 30-minute workout and 30-minute swim, but I don't care. I'm still really proud of myself for doing that. So right now what we're gonna do is make some coffee, sit on the couch and iron some things out. I really also wanna watch The Parent Trap, which is really random, but there's a new like sound going around on Reels on Instagram. There's a line from The Parent Trap, the Lindsay Lohan one. So I really want to watch it because I heard that on a reel yesterday and I was like, oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna do that though because I have to edit videos. Maybe if I finish editing videos then I can do that, because I can't edit and listen to a movie at the same time. It's too much noise. Oh, speaking of which, 2 things. So that Instagram bonus thingy-majig I was telling you about the other day, I still don't know the details of it, so I don't know how you get it. Only one of my 3 accounts has it, so it might have to do with like followers or reel views or something, I don't know. Don't ask me 7,000 questions because I don't know the answer. But I started 2 days ago, so I found it on Wednesday, and I posted a reel Wednesday night, and that counted towards the like bonus thing. And then I posted a reel yesterday, and then I haven't posted one today, but as of, let me check for accurate information. As of today, it's been like, you know, 2.5 days, and it says that I've made about $27, so that's pretty good, especially because I post reels anyway, so it's not anything different that I'm doing, at least now. I don't know what all the challenges or bonuses or whatever they are. But the one I'm in now is just like simply getting views on your reels, and I'm already like making reels anyway. Literally the one I posted on Wednesday, I filmed in January and had every intention of doing it in January, and it's been sitting in my drafts for 6 months. And so that was really nice. And it's like talking about my blog post, so it's like things I was gonna do anyway to promote my own stuff and also get, you know, 20 bucks from it. So that's pretty cool. I'll see if I can figure out more information about that so I can update you. Also, the garage door opener problem was solved without the guy coming. I realized I didn't update you on that one. The people came to do like power washing on the house while I was gone on Wednesday. That was also on Wednesday. And so something they did apparently tripped the breaker in the garage, but I had checked the breaker box. But apparently part of the garage is linked to a different breaker, and it has like the button on the outlet that you press to like trip the breaker, but it's not connected to the garage breaker box. Does that make sense? So like the lights were coming on, but the but like 3 of the outlets weren't working, and so that was the problem. And again, I checked the breaker box, but it wasn't connected to the breaker box. I don't know all the details. But so he clicked the breaker, and then that made it turn on, and then he had to get it, the garage, my husband is he, and then he had to get it back on the track because when the guy had asked me to like see if I could manually move it, and I apparently got it off the track when I did that. So it's all good now though, so that's all sorted. And the guy didn't have to come out, so we didn't have to pay anybody, which was a huge relief. Anyway, I'm gonna make coffee, I'm gonna get down to work, and then I'll probably just check in one more time and let you know what went down before I say goodbye. And I should have, what do you think, 2 hours before my husband gets home? Maybe 3? we shall see. Or I'll just not pop back on here and talk to you because it's now Sunday. So Friday, I got quite a bit done. I didn't get everything done. So I think I have one video I didn't finish, but I got the blog post done and I got some of the products up and I got a lot of the videos done. And then yesterday I spent like a good 3 hours working on all the other products up, emails up, all of that kind of stuff. So that is there. Oh, because it's Sunday, I can show you my outfit since I look like a human. Got this. I will pop up and show you what the bedroom ended up looking like. I'll link this below because it is still available. And thanks for hanging out with me. See you later.